Okay, so here I'm explaining a simple hello world program. This program uh, is the simplest program that you learn as a beginner. So how a class looks like, let me show this. How a class can look like. Technically speaking, this bracket, uh, no harm here, but it can be in a new line. I do not have space, so I have written here before public, right? This is the second line. I'm writing it here. So this is how a class looks like, minus this. Do not, this is nothing, this is how a class looks like. So this is a keyword in Java. Java has got lots of keywords which are used to write your program. So this is a keyword. I use a bubble to demarcate it as a keyword. This is a random name that I assign. I can assign anything, A1, A2, whatever, or AN, whatever. I'm simply writing A here, class A. Now we have got a second bracket. This is parenthesis, second bracket. This is the starting that class A has started now, and this is an encapsulated, what has been encapsulated here? A method, only one method. We do not have any data as such here. We are going to come to data. Data can be anything, like I said, data can be parameters. Data can be like attribute and value. So it can be like string name equal to Ritu. This is data. This is data, right? All the coding of a class should be within the second bracket. This is where the method starts. Okay, the method starts here, and we have the name of the method is main. This is an access specifier. I am making you familiar with the terminologies. It might seem a little gibberish to you or going over the head, but if you have patience, you will be able to grasp and understand bit by bit. So for now, just know that this public is access specifier. This is another keyword, static. Like class, static is also keyword. Void is a return type. Void is called a return type. And main is the name of the method. Now in Java, main has always got to be there in a class, that in a file that we are compiling and executing. Main is the entry point in a class. The compiler, the Java compiler that comes in with the JDK software that you install in your laptop. It has got the compiler. So the compiler will be compiling the entire program, converting it to low-level language. From high level, this is the high-level programming that we are dealing with. It will be converted to low-level machine-level language. Machine-level language are basically in terms of zeros and ones, series of zeros and ones. In broadly, I'm just stating this, so that is understandable by the machine. So coding, high level coding, gets compiled by the JDK compiler and gets converted to low level language. They are basically instructions that the machine, the computer understands. So now, then those instructions need to be executed with another command by us. We will be giving that command to execute these instructions. These instructions are collected in a file, right? So high level coding of our file gets converted to low level language, low level coding that the machine understands in another file. That file we will be executing, wherein all the instructions will get executed. But which is the starting point? Starting point of execution is this, from main method. Main method, it will start executing. So it comes to main, and then main has got certain properties that need to be as it is, because JDK has been programmed that way to understand main and access main. To JDK should be able to access main of this class in order to execute the entire file. So main has to be public for JDK to access. There are other access specifiers like protected. There is a default access specifier wherein you do not give any access specifier at all. That is default. That is, you do not write anything. That is, then it becomes default. Then there is private. These all have got different utilities, different like if this is made private, it will be accessible only by this class, but compiler won't be able to access main method. It will throw an exception. It will throw an exception. It will compile, but it won't run. The program won't run. So it has to be public. static. Static is a keyword that makes the element defined static belong to the entire class. Means that you will there are two ways to invoke a method. One is via objects. Java is all about object handling, and the alternate is defining a method static. So one is we create objects of class. How to create an object? In the above code, let me write it again so that, say we have got a class here, public static void main string args okay, whatever we need to. Public static void main starts here and ends here, need to be denoted with braces, and these set of braces are for the class. So we create an object of A like this. A obj equal to new A. It can be obj or Ritu or obj1, whatever. This is our variable that we assign. This is how we create an object. So this obj1, when we write like this, an object obj1 has been created. And what does it mean? It means that in the memory of computer, in the memory of the random access memory of the CPU, central processing unit, has allocated some space for this object of this class, and which is denoted by, which has got a name of obj1. So we can store in data here, values here. As we create variables and data, those will be assigned here. We can access those data with this obj1 object. So we access data and variables through obj1 object of the class A.